Day one of the CCS Season 3 Championships. I'm joined by Dronas, taking off with our first game, number 4 Texas versus number 5 Buds at GSU. Hey, I don't think it can any closer at all. I mean, both these two teams have looked the part all season, hence why they're here number 1. And it's going to be a long night. It's it's a 3-day competition. Well, we're going to see 16 teams being eliminated later tonight. So we'll be down to 16 going to tomorrow. There's 2 rounds tomorrow. For everyone watching, there's just one single round tonight. The winner's round 1, round of 32. It's winner go home. You lose, you're out. Well, Mike isn't picking up. Wait, Jonas, talk. Wait, are we good? Hold on, it's you.
Oh no.
Fix it. We're good. Oh, I know why. Because I'm gonna go here and then. Hold on, I can fix it. Okay, there we go. Jonas is here now.
Hello.
Now we're good. Okay, Nick made me change all my settings, so
Okay.
I didn't have the active channel open, so it wasn't showing up in OBS. But
Okay.
it should be
I
good
see.
now. But okay, back to the introduction. Well, welcome to the CCS Championships. Again, I'm joined by Jonas. If you're just now joining us here, is Texas taking on Buds here in just a sec. It's round 1, ready to go.
Yeah, this should be a very, very solid first round matchup. I mean, as I mentioned, but apparently was not heard, we have the best of the best first round matchups here on the A stream. And starting out with the Longhorns versus the Buds at GSU, it should be an absolute battle to get things underway.
It's gonna be a long night. Again, it's it's win or go home, and you gotta win to survive and move on to day 2. And again, your season is over at any point this weekend with an L.
Yeah, you want to be able to make it as far as you can in this tournament. You got to be perfect from here on out. I mean, we are having best of 7 series all tournament long, so do get that longer series to try and adjust. But yeah, single elim, gotta win or you go home when your CCS Season 3 is over.
It's a long way to the fall too, so everything in front of you here to play for. And we're underway for the first time in this CCS Championships, a new format. It's gonna be a lot of fun all weekend long. Jonas, I'm so excited. We got a long stream here ahead of us, but Texas and Bud, let's take it away.
Yeah, I mean, these two teams going toe-to-toe to get things underway should be a very solid battle already. The Longhorns having a couple attempts on the offensive side. Bud's kind of getting pushed back here, but don't think they're going to have too much of a problem getting back out the other way. Of course, Buds, they did lose their conference grand finals to James Madison, who, of course, had to FF and could not make it into this tournament. So it's very tough to see that happen, but Buds, a very, very solid team, just barely not conference champions, but always a pleasure to watch them.
For sure, in this Buds team, they could make a run, but again, the winner of this has to play against probably Colorado in round 2, and KJ Storm gets the Longhorns on the board early.
Yeah, it was a good 50 from Monk, but no one in the midfield for Buds. Monk just missing that demo, tried to flip through KJ Storm, just missed, and then the flick comes through. So the Longhorns going to get underway here in game number 1. Buds fall behind early, but still plenty of time to get back in it.
Game 1, so plenty of time to get back in it, like you mentioned. Plenty of time to go here. Minute and a half off the clock, Mock firing. It's again a big save for Aviator. keeps Texas unscathed. In the meantime, a chance back in front. Dylan immediately turned wide, and again, the first 90 seconds gone. But score us early here.
Yeah, I really want to see this Buds offense catch fire, obviously sooner than later, but definitely know their potential. I do look a little bit awkward getting things underway, as we did see Miss Monk looking for Buddy is going to be intercepted by Texas, and they'll gain possession, head back the other way, but already 2 minutes elapsed, and Texas, they're looking very solid to get things started.
For sure, they definitely are, and even with their super silk KJ Storm, who is making his debut this season here with the Longhorns this weekend, and Benda out of the country, so he'll be here the whole weekend for however long this Longhorn run goes.
Yeah, I mean, it's always tough when sometimes, you know, just the timing doesn't work out with the tournament, but you make do, in KJ Storm stepping up to the task for Texas. So we'll see how far they're able to get with this trio, but double demo from Buddy. Gonna win possession for Buds. Dylan air dribble, can't get it past KJ Storm, respawns and immediately finds the challenge win. Already looking very comfortable, even though this is their CCS debut.
Indeed it is, and 2 minutes to go here in game one. Aviator still in control, quick 2-on-2 here, and Mock able to make this save. The Buds still trail by 1 as final 2 minutes approaching here. Jordan, Texas' offense has looked incredible to open things up here.
Yeah, they really have. They've just had a ton of possession so far. Buds, they've looked to have a couple opportunities here and there, but ultimately not able to put much together. Here's an opportunity here. Dylan just beats one defender, but can't stay on the ball. Good turn from Buddy. KJ Storm might need a touch here. Over to the far side, Monk waiting patiently. Maybe looking for Dylan. Low boost. Tries to get over to Buddy, but GSU eventually... This attempt seems to just be falling by the wayside, but a big miss here could revitalize it. Dylan, no boost left, finds the dunk into the corner, and Bud's looking for any way to get through.
Minute 20 to go. The Buds still, Jordan, trying to fight back the pressure of this Longhorn defense and still yet to allow a goal this weekend. Dylan firing, though, will not go. The putback is there for Mock, the equalizer, with a minute 12 to go.
Some very crafty touches here from the Buds. Dylan going wide around Adorn, and then Monk doing the same exact thing to KJ Storm just on that left post side. So they will equalize 1-1 here with just over a minute and some change. But Texas, they were looking really solid through those first 3 minutes, and I think they're going to be looking to get that goal back and just try and hold.
Final minute here to go in game one. Again, all series this weekend of best of 7. The first to 4 will survive in advance, and an open look for Texas, but the save for Dylan keeps Buds unscathed. 1-1, 50 on the clock.
And a beautiful touch from Dylan, that sidewall read all the way into the far corner. Dylan really has been leading the Buds here in game number 1. Assisted that 1 goal, also leading in saves. We'll see if that stays the course here as 30 seconds left. Aviator shot blocked by Monk. Miss from KJ Storm. Adorn has to get back. Shot from Monk is going to be blocked. It falls to Buddy, who just pokes it into the back wall. Maybe looking for a turn. KJ Storm, no boost to work with. Still finds a touchdown. Texas getting stretched thin, and it might be time for GSU to take another, but Aviator double off the sidewall will escape for the Longhorns.
10 seconds remaining here on the clock for game 1. Overtime starting to loom here, but Texas might see a chance come at the last couple of moments. Maybe Bud's back in front. Mock gets a beat over the midfield, a chance to strike. Aviator will clear it wide for Texas. We head to overtime.
And I mean, what a beautiful way to not only start the stream, but to start the tournament on the mainstream. And overtime between Texas and Buds. So he was able to come out victorious and take the lead in the series. But already Buds got 1 touch on the offensive side. Buddy with control. Not a lot of boost to work with. Looking for a dunk in the corner. KJ Storm pops it up. Monk next in rotation. No double. Dylan wants a shot. Going to be blocked right back to that sidewall, but Buds starting to feel a bit more confident in their offense as they're looking more and more unrelenting, putting more and more pressure on the net. Aviator needs a touch. Dunked by Dylan above the net, and the Buds at GSU going to get things underway here in the CCS National Championship.
And Bud strike first in the series, a 1-0 lead in hand for Buds at GSU. Texas, after a 1-0 lead for a majority of regulation, gave it up late. The Longhorns, unfortunately, will fall just short in game 1, but again, it's a best of 7, so a long way to go. We go on to game 2.
Yeah, still plenty of time for Texas to kind of reset in this one, get things back in our way, but Dylan leading the Buds there, of course, did it well in the supporting roles, getting that 1 assist, having 4 saves, but then the dunk to win it in game number 1. Just the cherry on top for the boys at GSU, but a great way to start this tournament for Buds. And you know, honestly, again, on this stream, a great way to start a little bit of competitiveness, very close to get things started. But I mean, again, still lots of streams going on, seeing some good matches, of course, on the B stream, seeing Purdue versus Charlotte, C stream Cincinnati versus Louisiana Tech, and then I believe the D stream is SDSU, San Diego State versus Rutgers. So great matches all around.
And Rutgers actually just take game 1 away from SDSU.
Oh my God, they did!
So number 8 Rutgers lead, number 1 SDSU 1-0 going into game 2 over on the D stream. But again, back to action here. The Buds take game 1 in overtime. We're underway for game 2.
I mean, I believe we predicted, you know, out of all of the 1-8 matchups, the 1 seed versus the 8 seed, Rutgers might be able to take down SDSU if they're having a good day. But in either way, what a start for Rutgers. Definitely gonna have to be watching that one on the other monitor. But here, Texas versus Buds. It continues, and Buds ended game number 1, and now they're going to start up game number 2. Buddy just finding the weakness in the defense, shot from midfield, and there's just no one home.
And a 3-0 run in hand, 2 for the Buds, starting from that equalizer in the game 1. 3 goals in a row unanswered out of the Buds offense so far, but Texas now plenty of time to respond.
Yeah, we'll see what they do. Monk up high. The dunk on the goal line. Monk! Oh, my word. Not peaceful about that one at all. Goes up, gets the reset. Early scoop. Sends that one past the final 2 defenders. Buds are feeling it.
Buds are feeling it indeed. A 4-0 run now in hand for the Panthers here. 4:27 to go in game 2. And a quick lead for Buds. Now Texas really have got a battle back here.
We'll see what they bring to the table. Longhorns just haven't been able to see them a lot so far this game. I mean, granted, it's only been 50 seconds, but it looks like it's just been all Buds so far. As a quick outpace from Dylan, Monk up to it, KJ Storm able to hold the line for Texas. Buddy, big challenge. Dylan fires immediately, steals away that corner boost, trying to follow it. Dorn lining up a challenge, but it's won again by Dylan and Buds. It just seems like as this series goes on, even though we're still in the early moments of it, their confidence level is just going way up.
And once they got on the board for the first time, this offense really leveling things up. Mock looking for a bump. Aviator able to turn it wide just in time, but still a lot of pressure here in the burnt orange half as Texas trying to get their offense back intact here. The offense a chance to strike, but no one home. KJ Storm left corner will not go. Buds unscathed. 90 seconds gone.
And that was a big missed opportunity. Aviator was going for the bump, but left a wide open shot for KJ Storm. Just could not put it on target. Search for that far post side, and now a big mistake coming through from Texas as KJ Storm, a mistouch past Aviator, gives the Buds a freebie.
And the Buds now a 5-0 run here in this series. 3:14, a 3-0 lead in 2 minutes, not even gone.
Yeah, we are seeing Texas really struggle to regain control. I mean, they looked really solid in game number 1, of course, just allowing a couple mistakes, and then Buds were able to put the exclamation mark on it to end things off. But here in game 2, have yet to see really anything from this team. Slight double commit there, Buddy and Monk tied up, trying to find another way through. Want to get that 4th goal, just try and add on as many as you can, of course, even just to affect the morale of Texas. You just want to pile on goals as this best of 7 goes on.
Indeed you do, and halftime approaching here in game 2. Dylan and Mock almost added on a 4th there to close out the half, but Texas unscathed that last attack. With the offense still deeply behind this one, Mock a chance for 4. KJ Storm able to fend off that attack as Texas now really got to get the offense on the boards here soon.
And I just want to point something out here, Nation. We're just over halfway here into game number 2. Texas has 1 shot logged, and the Buds have 10.
Outrageous here. 1/2 of play, and it's 10-1 category difference there in shots. And the offense has gone quiet since that first goal in the game 1, where they had a lead for majority of it, but then Buds came alive here, opened up the floodgates on the offensive side, and have since taken control.
Yeah, they really have. I mean, they are looking so quick, so confident, and I don't know if Texas are going to be able to stop them. They're going to need to have a great start in the game. Weak shot from KJ Storm is going to be blocked by Buddy, just taking away another Monk upfield. Dorn up early to steal that one away. Aviator, immediate touch cut off by Dylan, and Buds, they're getting a great read of the pitch as well. Seem to be all over the Longhorns. Now Buddy to Monk, trying to keep control of it. Aviator, nice takeaway. With only 80 seconds left, the Buds, they gotta be feeling good. As I say that, Dylan, an own goal from the corner. Just gotta make me eat my words.
Well, Texas will take that one for sure. What an angle there by Dylan, too. I mean, impressive angle, but unfortunately, a wrong goal. Texas, they do get a goal. They're within 2, 80 seconds to go.
Yeah, he dropped the oopsies in chat after that one. But again, I don't think they're going to be feeling too bad about it, as, you know, again, only minute 10 left. Texas have yet to score here in game 2 themselves, as Dylan got the one for them. But with about a minute left, they need to get at least 2. Buds looking to make it 3 as a demo. KJ Storm awkward on the goal line. Does have a little bit of time and space to turn this one downfield. Buddy lobs it up. Aviator there to meet it. Off the ceiling was Monk. KJ Storm fires, blocked by Dylan. Finds the clear as well, just taking much time off this clock.
40 to go, back in front. Mock will turn in goal for 39 seconds. It was only a matter of time where the offense striked again, and the Panthers open up a 3-goal lead here.
Yeah, that's such a great delayed touch from Dylan off that corner, able to get the perfect pass to Dorn, and then it's just an easy shot from there. So Buzz, again, really showing their stuff here in game number 2, and poised to take a 2-0 lead in the series. And then the pressure's really going to be on for Texas, because if they let Buds go up 3-0, it might just be over.
Right, and a couple of blowouts across the other 3 streams at the moment, as San Diego State has locked up Rutgers in game 2 after watching that upset happen. But 15 seconds to go. Texas in trouble here. They're going to be down 0-2.
Yeah, and they're going to have to really pull things together. We need to see them just work more offensively. Didn't see a lot of offense. I mean, Aviator and Adorn, who are the two starters, of course, KJ Storm being the super sub for the Longhorns, but 2 starters didn't have a shot between the 2 of them. And I think that's because they were just so focused on, you know, trying to mitigate the offense from Buds by playing so much defensively. But ultimately, you need to be able to take control, you know, gather boost, gather the ball, and then work your way onto the offensive side. But Buds, they really just eliminated all potential of that.
Their defense has been lights out so far. I mean, 13 shots there in game 2. The offense firing all cylinders, and over across the other streams. I mean, Charlotte 6-0 over Purdue in game 2, and Cincinnati blew out LA Tech 4-0, and San Diego State just blew out Rutgers 4-0. So all those series are now tied at 1 apiece.
Yeah, well, we'll see how that plays out between those teams. I mean, I'm sure there's a couple favorites in there. Obviously, SDSU being the 1 seed, set to win that one in terms of favorites. Charlotte and Purdue, that one should be pretty close all throughout. That's another 4-5 matchup. And then, of course, Cincinnati versus LA Tech should be pretty competitive as well, although I believe Cincinnati are the heavy favorites. There's a 3 seed coming from the East.
Looks like we're good to go, but game 3 back underway. 2-0 lead up for the Buds, trying to make it 3 here early. It's the Panthers with Texas throwing us. How do you respond after how games 1 and 2 have gone?
I think they just need to show the Buds that they are not shaken. They need to get started early. They need to get the offense going quick, control the midfield, maybe look for some physicality, just do anything to show that they are in control and that they can battle. Otherwise, Buds, their confidence level is just going to keep on going up, and they're going to look unstoppable.
Right, and again, the winner of this gets the winner of Colorado and Jackson State, but Aviator gets the offense started. He listened, and Texas get another 1-0 lead here in Game 3.
Yeah, Buddy just kind of in no man's land there. Didn't really know where to turn and then messed up his flip as well. And Aviator just kind of able to knock that one in for the Longhorns. So they will get things started here in game number 3. But Buds, I'm sure, again, they're going to be still pretty confident in themselves. They're going to be looking to equalize pretty quickly.
4:15 on the clock to play. The Buds trail for the first time in a while since the beginning of Game 1, where Texas struck first and held on to a comfortable lead, but Adorn back in front finds KJ Storm, the own goal potentially, and it's just saved by Dylan. That was almost 2-0 for Texas.
It would have been our second own goal from Buds, but Dylan able to keep that one out after Monk let it sit on the goal line for just a few seconds. But Texas looking to get right back into it. Monk, that's a great takeaway. Buddy lurking downfield in the corner, will find one touch. Adorn 50s Dylan back out looking for another 50, wins that one back out to the midfield. But you can see Buds really starting to turn up their midfield challenges, trying to keep Texas press into their own side. Dylan fires another shot blocked by Adorn. Buddy up into the corner, pre-jump from Monk, but the pass is behind him. And Buds, if they keep getting too overzealous with these offensive plays, they might get beat here and there.
Not they could. I mean, 2 minutes nearly gone here in game number 3, and Texas, really, this is a must-win game. You do not want to see yourself down 0-3 here at the CCS Championships, especially in round 1, trying to get your run started.
Yeah, that would be very, very tough to see. I mean, Texas, they have been, struggling a little bit as of late. They did pretty well in the group stage to be able to get to this point. In the conference tournament, obviously, they fell first round to an upset sweep from the Alabama Crimson Tide, which was an insane matchup. But, in the group stage is where they really proved themselves. They looked very solid. They finished 6-2, being in a group with Tennessee and Texas A&M. They went all the way to Game 5 with UTK as Buddy picks up a great save. Ball from KJ Storm, however, is good. And now Texas kind of returning to that form, up 2-0 with all twos on the clock, looking to keep it going.
Indeed, and 2:22 to play. It's 2-0 lead. This is probably the best Texas had looked since the beginning of Game 1 where they led, and now the offense seems like they've got it figured out a little bit.
Yeah, they've been able to catch Buds out on a couple plays, and I think they just need to keep doing that, keep looking for those openings. Aviator, that's a great shot, and again, just catches the defense sleeping. Buddy not able to get there from the back of the net, but there's just really nothing you can do. Dylan at the near post, and you can see both of them kind of flat-footed waiting for that shot, and Aviator just sends it up 3.
2:13, the Longhorns have started that charge here in Game 3. They're looking at an 0-2 deficit, though, trying to get this series back within a reach of one singular game, and Aviator a chance. When it's taken away by Monk, here come the Longhorns downfield. Aviator back to the pre-jump. No good, and that was a beautiful look.
I mean, I love to see the confidence from KJ Storm on that play. This is a super sub in the CCS Season 3 National Championship Tournament, and you pre-jump while being up 3. I mean, that's not the most insane deficit. It's pretty comfortable, but going for pre-jump midfield passing plays, that's a great look.
Buddy back across, finds still in an open space. Left corner will not go. Monk on the rework attempt is taken wide. Aviator on the last save there for the Longhorns. 90 seconds to play in regulation. Buddy finds still in a cross open space. 3-1. The Panthers strike.
Yeah, and this is such a tough play to unfold if you're Texas. You see him miss, but then Buddy just carries it all the way across, and Dylan lurking at the back post. Not much you can do there except put it in early stop to him. Iceboard brings up a great point in chat. Rutgers in game number 3 are now up 4-1 with 1:40 left. What is happening over there?
Rutgers are firing all cylinders. I've been keeping my eye on it while we've been casting here, but 70 to go. The Rutgers look great early in game 3, but again, it's a long series. SCSU still plenty of space and time to bring it back, but back to action here. 1 minute to go. The Longhorns a big lead here to close out game 3.
Yeah, we'll see if they can hold on to it. Buds got one goal. That might be the thing that gets them fired up in these final 50 seconds. Big boom away. KJ Storm Pass down, maybe looking for a Dorn. Maybe just looking to pinch this one into the corner, kill a little bit of clock. Buddy off the sidewall, not able to recover. Aviator shuts it down. Now KJ Storm going for another early challenge, just looking to do their best to suppress Buds into their own side. Monk will be able to escape. Aviator rips it right back the other way.
27 seconds to go. Texas still a 2-goal advantage here to close out game 3. Can the Buds put together a miracle performance late here?
And it doesn't look like it, as they are getting shut out now. The Longhorns just playing keep away. Dylan lobs one up. Monk is up for it. KJ Storm can't read it. That one's down and in. 7 seconds left to go. And Bud still have a chance here in game 3.
7 seconds is a lot of time. They've got the kickoff to work with in 0 seconds as well. This Buds offense, they get a good look, it could be tied.
We'll see what they can do off the kickoff. We'll see if there's any strats. No, it just looks like a vanilla kickoff. Aviator lost it back to a Dorn flip reset, plays it low. The dunk kept up by buddy KJ Storm will kill it, and the Longhorns pick up their first game of the tournament.
A big victory for Texas. Going into game 4, Texas finally get a big one here as we go on to game 4. And the Rutgers just closed out game 3, a 2-1 lead for them.
That seems still absolutely insane. I mean, SDSU, obviously everyone is hyping up that team right now as they got Zapatos being the new player on that roster. Obviously not playing here in CCS, but of course we'll see how SDSU will. Of course, everyone's going to be looking to see them in, you know, the CCA, the summer series, but here in CCS, they're still running Pleb, Aquinio, and Dog, but Rutgers, I mean, they're making a go of it.
They were the final team selected into the field as well. And they are 2-1 up against FCSU, 2 games away from history.
I mean, we'll see if they can do it, but here in game number 4, Texas, they got their first. We'll see if that will allow them to be able to pick up a second, maybe equalize the series, make it a best of 3, but Buds, they're still hunting for that match point. KJ Storm lobs it to the far side. Texas already getting some early offense going. Adorn lining up the double, knocks it down off the left side post. It falls. KJ Storm, not enough boost for a double. It falls to Aviator, ends up popping it up. Monk, only player left for the Buds with boost, will take a 50. A big miss from Aviator for KJ Storm, right back in rotation.
Texas offense looking for a goal there. The defense has to retreat here. Mock off the double. Will not connect that one on target, but Dylan turned wide again. Now Texas able to extend out of the burnt orange zone. It's Aviator over the middle. No one home for Texas on the offensive end. The first minute, a couple of great looks early for both sides, but Dylan and this Buds off defense has been incredible for the most part of this series.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, Georgia State, they're such a solid team, and they put so much together. And they, of course, they all work quite well together. They all always seem to have fun on the pitch. But when they're really on it, this team can be electric offensively, defensively. Sometimes they really just look unbeatable. And that is exactly how they looked in game number 2, but Longhorns able to switch it up in game 3, took their first. Now here in game 4, all pretty even in the first minute and a half.
3:25 to play. Texas get a big look off the attempt of Aviator and Adorn, but now Buds looking to go back over the middle here. A couple of boosts to work with for Dylan. Gets it over on top, finds Mock, the right corner. Will not sail through off the uprights and out, and Texas unscathed there.
Adorn will send to the far side. Might have an opening here. No! He's demoed by Buddy. What a demo there, as Monk had no boost on the goal line. KJ Storm fires another attempt. Going to be saved now. Pinched all the way out to the midfield line. Do like to see these close rotations from Texas seem to be paying dividends, as they're eliminating a lot of space for Buds. But GSU continuing to try and pressure downfield. Good backflip touch from Adorn. Monk to the back, while Aviator already lurking. Ceiling pinch out, cut off by Buddy. He's going straight towards the net. 50 will roll wide into the corner.
Halftime in the game 3, still level at 0 here. As again, this first half has been highly eventful for both offenses, and they've seen a couple of good looks out of Texas and Buds. But now the second half will be very telling for if Texas can try to tie up the series here.
Yeah, we have seen Texas kind of leading the offensive pressure. Might have a look here. KJ Storm, 0 boost, couldn't get to that touch. Aviator committing as third, a very dangerous challenge. Buddy, not enough time to recover and find a touch, however. Now KJ Storm upfield to Aviator into the back wall. No double. Will just fall all the way back out as Adorn lobs it up, looking for Aviator, but Monk off the back wall, able to steal it away for the Buds.
Now the Buds go back down in the Texas zone. Aviator, teammate Demo behind him, gets a reset attempt towards the corner, finds Mock, gets a lead blocker, Dylan, open net, will score 1-0 the Panthers.
And GSU able to get on the board here, and Monk realizes his position immediately, bumps out KJ Storm, and Dylan walks it in for GSU. They take the lead. Minute 40 still left to go. We'll see what the Longhorns are able to do.
And a minute 40 there for Cincinnati, too, about to be on match point, going to game 4 against LA Tech. But 90 seconds left here. Texas looking for goal 1 off the left corner, denied. It's Monk on the demo there, and Buddy able to clear it. 80 to go.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that this has been such a low-scoring match. As I'm finishing up my thought, Dorn will put the first one away for Texas here in game number 4. Able to sneak it past Buddy. Monk, not enough time to save that one, so all tied up at 1 now.
Another big equalizer out of Texas. Keeps game 4 within reach. Minute 15 and some change here to go in game 4. Mock flip reset, gets it over the first defender. Aviator able to clear to harm's way. Now Georgia State here trying to make ends meet.
Yeah, it looked like Monk slotted that one in the upper 90, but Aviator swept it away. Buddy, no contact. It looks like he will get some late contact. Dylan's shot is blocked. That's a very, very aggressive look for Buds. But they are going to be able to recover back at the midfield, now turning right back onto the offensive side, wasting no time. Buddy jumping in, 50s one. Adorn has a look, doesn't have a lot of boost, doesn't matter. Monk does find the block up high. KJ Storm looking to do more, but Buds just looking to break through one last time in the final 30 seconds of regulation.
30 to go. Mock from the corner, no help there for Mock. KJ Storm light clear towards the corner. Overtime starting to loom here, just like game 1. Mock maybe a chance, but 20 seconds to work with here toward this one final attempt for both sides incoming.
Buddy off the 50 is going to fall to Dylan, lining up the double. KJ Storm taking advantage off the back wall. Nice double pass. Monk. Looks like the Longhorns might have the last chance. Aviator going for an early demo. KJ Storm, no boost to work with. Does find a 50. Adorn into the ceiling, drops it down. Dylan booms it away. And it looks like Aviator just looking to set it down. Will do just that. And we have another overtime on our hands.
And San Diego State have equalized that series at 2 apiece. A 2-0 finish over there in game 4, so they're all locked up. And back to overtime here, Texas and Buds. Buds can see match point with a goal. Texas trying to extend to a game 6.
I think it's definitely possible. Buddy, low boost, had to defend that one. Dylan actually steals his boost in the corner. He's out of position now. Adorn tries to sneak his way into the midfield. It just popped up. Shot from Aviator is off the post and away. KJ Storm beat there. Monk into the ceiling, trying to punish the double commit on the other side. Adorn, huge 51. Now wins another one back to back to be able to just stall out the Buds into the back wall. Dylan looking for Buddy. Adorn again. Big demo, big challenge. Really has been ripping away a lot of these possessions off the respawn. Buddy forced to make a save. Longhorn seem to be bearing down on this net.
Door from the corner, off the post and away. Aviator demoed one-on-one. Buddy versus KJ Storm. The save is made. Dylan on there. The shot is no good. And Texas survive here, but the goal is there for Dylan. And the Buds on match point. We go to game 5.
KJ Storm with a big save, the super sub coming through, but then a massive misread on that play. Couldn't really do much in a lot of time, but had to try and get up to it. Couldn't do so, and Dylan finds the dagger in game number 4. So Buds at GSU find themselves the match point here in round 1.
One game away from a round 2 appearance for the Buds, but again, it's so a long way to go. Texas can easily bring this one back because these games have been close. So it could go either way with Texas in a pretty deep hole.
Yeah, it really would. I mean, we've seen Texas being able to put on some pressure. We've seen them being able to obviously take a win, but they just have to do it more consistently here. And they need to make just fewer mistakes, because that's really where it seems like Buds are being able to break through, as they're just taking advantage of the defensive, the mechanical mistakes that the Longhorns are making.
We'll see what's in store for game number 5, Texas. Life on the line, backs against the wall. They need 3 in a row to move on.
We'll see what they can do if their season will end here. They're going to want to get started early. Aviator to Adorn. Snapshot is wide. Monk booms it back out to the midfield. KJ Storm, one touch. Now Aviator into the back, while Dylan is going to be able to deal for Georgia State. Now KJ Storm lining up a double as well. High velocity bumped off by Buddy Falmshot, saved by Dylan. And Texas seen a lot of this pressure, but Buds, their defense has really locked in.
4:10 remaining here in Texas. The defense can be a testament to success in the back half of this series, as game 5 has got to be won by the Longhorns, and firing just off the post with Aviator. Now the Longhorns got to retreat a little bit here, but Adorn looking for a 50. Does get it past the first man. Aviator looking for a double here. A little bit double commit on the Georgia State zone. Adorn back in front, left corner. Will not sail through. Again, the Buds survive.
Yeah, somehow just being able to link all of these saves together seems insane. Aviator maybe getting a little bit too ahead of himself with that jump. Now back pass to KJ Storm, rips it back upfield. Buddy there to deal, gives it out to Monk out in the midfield. Gonna have to leave this one alone, as Aviator has no boost. Actually, Monk will stay on it, but it will fall to Adorn. Longhorns retake possession. Big pre-jump from Dylan, wins it into his own corner. I mean, these two teams look so locked in.
3:15 to play. Aviator flip reset over the first, no one home, and Texas no one there to finish. Still in back over midfield, finds Mock upfield here, but again Buds nothing on that next look. Buddy plenty of space, looking for a high bounce for the Buds at Georgia State, but no one home to fire away. 3 minutes to go, still all locked up at 0.
Yeah, and then our other matches, Charlotte and Purdue now locked in. Both have 2 apiece, as Aviator will break through for the Longhorns here in game number 5. A little bit of an awkward touch, bumps Monk, and then Dylan just did not expect him to be able to get there in time, and that he does, so the Longhorns take themselves a lead.
And San Diego State strikes first in the game 5 over there on the D stream. So Rutgers trailing there in game 5. And Cincinnati in the game 4 up 3-0 on LA Tech. So they're on match point as well.
Yeah, Cincinnati looking to advance just like Buds here in round number 1. KJ Storm redirect attempt. Didn't make any contact. Aviator will find a double into the corner. Texas resetting around the midfield line. Monk sends it out to Dylan. It's going to be KJ Storm who gets a piece of it. Aviator following shot on target. Dylan finds the save, but Texas, again, we saw this in the one game that they were able to take. Their offense really just takes the lead, and Buds not really able to find any shooting opportunities on the offensive side, and the Longhorns just kind of take it all for themselves.
2 minutes to go here, Buddy. Back across the left post, Dylan firing. Will score 1-1, 1:56 to go here in game number 5.
And a couple great passes being linked together there for GSU. Monk sets it up for Buddy, who leaves it for Dylan. So now all tied at 1, and the pressure back on Texas. I mean, they not only want a lead, they need a lead here in this One Nation. If they just want to stay alive in this series, in this tournament, they got to be able to stay ahead. But Buds, they just keep battling back. Monk, double attempt, goes wide. Dorn was up, reading the miss. Redirects that one away from the following shot. Big 50 from Dylan. Able to skip this one over the hood of Adorn as well. In close was Buddy. He's going to be redirected across Adorn. Big 50 right back out. Minute and a half left to go here in regulation. Buds looking to eliminate the Longhorns.
Buddy back in front. Texas trying to keep their Season 3 championship lives and hopes alive here, really, to maybe potentially win this tournament again. It's a long way ahead of them here, as the winner has to play Colorado or Jackson. That's a tough one in game 2 tomorrow. But again, 1 minute to go here. Buds looking for the kill shot.
KJ Storm Leaning forward, Aviator punishes the hesitation, but the dunk kept out. Buddy somehow is able to keep a save out. And now Aviator fires again. Monk pops this one up, finds the save. Aviator looking to launch another shot on target, misses wide. Dylan sends it away from KJ Storm. GSU running out of time. That one past Monk, and Buddy somehow finds its way in, and the Buds fall apart late here in Game 5.
And Texas might see themselves one more game throw to 39 seconds. Can the Longhorns survive for a couple more seconds?
I think it's definitely possible, but Buds, they're going to be looking to really accelerate into these last 30 seconds. The Longhorns just need to keep them at bay. Dylan, a big 50. KJ Storm finds another 50 as well. Texas doing good, just kind of peppering that back wall of the Buds. Aviator trying to keep this ball close. Buddy to the ceiling, finds the pinch, looks for a proof, like, no, it's a redirect from Monk, and the Buds are right back in it.
What a play from Mock. Buddy off the ceiling. It's a perfect pinch out to Mock. The redirect right over the defender. The Buds at GSU equalize Game 5.
And it looked like Monk was going for a bump on a Dorn. No, he was just flying right next to him in a race for that ball, and he finds the redirect. So Georgia State still in it here in game number 5. Have an overtime looming. Monk, a little bit of a dangerous touch. KJ Storm gonna find a 50. It's still up. Aviator redirect will fall in front of the net. Another overtime. Buds looking to eliminate Texas with 1 goal.
And they're going to have a chance there, but Mock able to save it. Adorn back in front, low boost in the tank. It's a bump, but no one home. And now Buddy, numbers advantage, 3-on-1 the other way. Flip reset, back on target, will not sail through, and Texas survive.
Aviator, what a stop there. 3v1, had to defend to keep Texas in this tournament and found a big save, but Buds unrelenting. KJ Storm last back, open, look for Monk. No! Darn, it looked like he had it, but he couldn't keep it out. And Buds at GSU do it in 5. They eliminate the Texas Longhorns and are the first team to advance.
And the Buds will move on to round 2 tomorrow and take on the winner of Colorado or Jack State in round 2, with the Buds a 4-1 victory over Texas.
What a look for this team, and what a finish. It looked like Texas were just going to extend it to another game, get that game 6, maybe even a game 7 if they were able to keep the momentum up. But Monk strikes at the last moment with that redirect, and they brought it all the way back. But what a victory for this team.
What a victory indeed. I mean, Texas, they looked rough to start, kind of battled back at the end, lost a couple of games late and couldn't make the ends meet when they had leads. And Buds will move on to tomorrow. I'm excited to watch them go against Colorado or Jack State, but we'll see who it's going to be later on tonight. We're going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be back for Game 2, Texas A&M versus Central Florida.